Well, Arsenal went ahead to put up their last preps for the side of Luton Town, and guess what? They did all what it took to obviously prepare for this game, win it, and go on top of the Premier League table because they'll be 1 point ahead of Liverpool if at all they win. Good morning, it's a Wednesday in my country, and I would love to thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims, Ramadan Kareem, and to everyone watching this channel, may whatever you believe in bless you abundantly. But it should be under the divine supervision of the living true God, right? And the Holy Spirit. So Rokani David is my name. You can as well call me already, and here I come in peace to obviously show you exactly what took place at the side of Arsenal as they really went ahead to do certain drills in there at their side of Arsenal. But before we do that, continue to subscribe because we want to hit to hit how many subscribers? We want to hit 21,000 subscribers before the end of this week, and let's continue to obviously throw in and really push in the love as it's really calling for, because if you really show in the love, then we also charge up and really bring you the best of the games and reactions, match previews like I did late in the night. I was seeing people in the comment section, Rokani, today you've not gone ahead to give us a match preview, and I never thought that you people love these match previews, sorry, the pre-match previews, but you guys have gone ahead to show me love, and I think I'm gonna really try to be doing them 2 days to the game. Like tomorrow I might be dropping one because on Saturday is when Arsenal is going to be playing. So tomorrow evening, I'll try to come up and obviously get you one in there for you. So that is it. And let's get straight into some of the narratives that were being talked about by Mikel Arteta before we really get into this beautiful game of football to obviously show you exactly how these players went ahead to train at the Sobha Reality Training Center. That's the new name of London Corner. I think the entire ground is called the entire ground is called Sobha Reality Training Center, but there are that place where Arsenal trains is now called the Sobha Reality Training Center. And so I think that's it. I've gone ahead to get it right, and I should give myself a round of applause. You should need to really support yourself, because before others come to support you, you should be in position to obviously raise yourself. Like, if at all you've been watching this channel since when I started working on it, you know, it was my first intent to come up and obviously support myself. And how did I support myself and gear myself up? By coming up here and obviously doing the work, sharing it around. Corsi also gave me a hand during those days, you remember very well. And now we're really having some big platform here that we can use to obviously get in the best of the best. Now let's go to Mikel Arteta. He was asked on how we're approaching the Luton game, on whether he's approaching the game of Luton Town differently than how we approach the game of City. He said we are going to be needing even more. It's after 2.5 days. Luton are in a really good moment. When you see the games that they have played, and even when they haven't won, they've been really tough. We have had some extraordinary results against the other two teams that are at the moment leading the table. We are not top, so that means that we have missed certain points somewhere else, and that's what we have to put the emphasis on today. So I think the manager was really very spot on talking about how they went ahead to miss out on points, like a 2-2 draw of West Ham, 2-2 draw of Tottenham Hotspur, and then losing to West Ham at the Emirates. That was really a very huge blow. Those points were really very costly for the Arsenal title. If Arsenal had gone ahead to really win all those games, they would have gone ahead to add 7 points more onto the one they're really having. And right now they're really having 65. That means they would have gone ahead to be in 72 points. How many points ahead of Liverpool? You know better. But even a Liverpool fan will tell you we also lost points to Tottenham Hotspur, 3 points, yet would have gone ahead to really win that game of football because our goal that we scored in the first half was really ruled out, that Luis Diaz was really offside. But again, if at all you add all of those, it gives you it gives you a 2-point lead of Arsenal ahead. So we all know that Arsenal is going to play a very high press intensive game today. They're not going to give this team a breather because they know that if you are to really tame a team like Luton Town, you have to kill it off early. You remember when he really delayed to kill off the game of Brentford. Brentford from nowhere capitalized onto the era of pressing down Aaron Ramsdale by Wissa, and they scored an equalizer, and it took them close to 40-50 minutes in the 85th minute for Kai Havertz to head that ball at the back of the net. So they would like to obviously be expressed or exposed in the same situation. That's why the manager says we need more than what we needed when you're playing against Man City. That is the manager himself, Mikel Arteta. Then he was asked on how he's feeling into a crucial period of the season. He said, I'm really excited. We had these discussions when we played Liverpool a few months ago. It's a must win or not lose because you know that the title is over. That was 2 months ago. It's always like that when you look back in October and you feel the necessity to win and be there, and it's not going to change from now until the end. Obviously, the end is coming. 9 games is still a lot, and I just embrace the moment. Go game by game and make sure we are fully prepared for tomorrow to perform well. That he was meaning today. So they talked about these moments, especially when they're really playing big teams. He was like, when you're going to play against Liverpool at Emirates, if they beat us, we are out. It was a win for Arsenal or not lose for Arsenal. That is it. So the same mentality was taken in the game against Man City. You know, we either win or draw, no loss, because we lose. Liverpool goes ahead of us by 3 points. And now they're going to play against Luton Town today, and he's like, this one should be a must-win because if Arsenal wins, they're going to go at the helm of the Premier League table, and they're going to epitomize it until when Liverpool plays tomorrow against Sheffield at Anfield, a game that you think they're going to come out and really win hugely. Then Arteta, when he first recognized the defensive chemistry of Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, because it has been really nice, he said, when I decided with the club to send William Saliba to Marseille, and says I'm joking, and then he told us the truth that you just feel it when you see the partnership, and sometimes there is a chemistry between two players that they complement each other. They are so happy to work with each other, to work off each other, and it just flows when that happens. I think they will enjoy playing together, and again, they've been really good. Obviously, I've told you this season and even last season, Rafael Varane and Lisandro Martinez are the only two centre-back partnership. It's the only one centre-back partnership that would obviously age the partnership of Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. And both befell a tragedy when Lisandro Martinez got injured towards the end of the season, and even Saliba went ahead to get injured during the season, meaning their partnerships are really hugely affected. So the partnership of Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes is really the best. And I tell you, if at all they knock out Bayern Munich and they go to the semi-finals, they'll have a chance to obviously have 1 or 2 into the Champions League team of the year. Now, let's go to how these players went ahead to train at the Sobha Reality Training Center. Gabriel Magalhaes, sorry, this is Gabriel Jesus putting in the work. You saw to it that when he was playing against Man City, he was really back because he had close to 4 shots on goal. It shows you that he's really getting better and better and better. This is Gabriel Martinelli. If I told you watch my match preview, I told you he's going to be really starting today, as the manager confirmed to us that he's ready to take on the side of Luton Town. Then there came Benjamin White, obviously resting. I also expect him to be rested in this beautiful game of football that Arsenal is going to be playing at the Emirates, because that's the best you can really give him. and I expect Tomiyasu to come and play as a right back. Reece Nelson obviously relaxing in the gym and obviously trying to smile over. Tomiyasu putting in the work and putting in the energy to see to it that he's ready to start today after a very long while. By the way, he last started the game for us, and I think it was in November, but ever since then he has not been starting. He has been coming off the bench. Then Jorginho and Cedric Soares, two players that are really good, but Cedric Soares, it was confirmed he's going to leave Arsenal as a free agent in the summer. Jorginho, his agent told us that there are contract negotiations in between him and Arsenal. We go to Gabriel Magalhaes, a player that has gone ahead to hugely improve, and I give kudos to Mikel Arteta for improving him as a player, because a lot has gone ahead to come to our notice that he's really performing better than William Saliba this season, and that's not a lie, it's a fact backed up with reasonable statistics putting in the shift. Then this is Kai Havertz laughing on the green grass alongside Benjamin White as he really looks a happy man. They looked happy. You look at Nketiah smiling, Fabio Vieira clapping his hands, and again Martinelli joining him to join the round of applause. I don't know to whom it was being directed, but when you look at them, they're really doing good and doing a very wonderful job. Then this is Bukayo Saka, obviously fresh, as it told us by the manager that it was fatigue that really went ahead to hit back at him when they're playing against Man City, and he was really having a smile with Eddie Nketiah, two of the Hell End graduates coming in through to do the needful for the club of Arsenal. Then Gabriel Magalhaes also smiling over and looking on, and another group of players. This is Zinchenko, who is expected to start today. Partey expected to start today. Cedric Soares, he will be on the bench. Then Jesus plus Fabio Vieira. A very happy squad charged up for the game of Luton Town. Arteta issuing instructions to Martin Odegaard that I want you to be doing this. And for Martin Odegaard, is a blessed guy because he's being managed by a manager who was playing as a midfielder. That means he knows exactly what stopped him obviously becoming that top class midfielder, and he's like telling him he should be doing ABCD. And Saliba was looking on. Jesus obviously taking on the center back from the academy during the training session, making those runs as expected. This is Gabriel Martinelli going in for the high boot control of the ball, showing us that he's really fit to take on the side of Luton Town. And with all what I saw and what I heard from the manager, I told you in the match preview, he's going to really get into the starting 11 for the side of Arsenal as they take on Luton Town. Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba, this is the brick wall central defense that has gone ahead to keep 10 clean sheets in the league, and no team has gone ahead to keep more clean sheets than the side of Arsenal. Because by the clean sheets are really more, because when you look at Aaron Ramsdale, before this guy came in through, Aaron Ramsdale are going ahead to keep in like 3 or 4, is it? So David Raya is the first goalkeeper in the Premier League to hit or to clinch 10 clean sheets, and that is a double figure of clean sheets. And that means the side of Arsenal is going to have to keep close to 13, 14 clean sheets this season. Kudos to that centre back pairing, because they've gone ahead to really do the needful. Against Man City, they stopped them from scoring in a Premier League game at Etihad, I think since 2020. They are playing against Crystal Palace. They lost by 2-0 that time. Arteta charging up his players and obviously telling them to abide to the instructions that he's really giving them. Then Trossard obviously having a very good dribble past El Nini in there, charging for the beautiful game of football that's going to be played on Wednesday today late in the night. And then Emily Smith-Rowe and Thomas Partey going high for a high ball challenge, and it looks like it was one of the most interesting photos that we already taken today, and it excited very many people in there during the training sessions. Then this is Martinelli obviously putting in a shift that everyone was hugely waiting in for, to see to it that he's the main man, ready and fully fit to give it a go against Sheffield. Saka all smiles, and that's what Arsenal fans will obviously want to look for him at as he really gets ready for the game of Luton Town. So guys, that's what I had for you from the preparations of Arsenal. You're gonna hate to see which players took part. No way we saw Julian Timber, but we all know the problem with Julian Timber. He had what we call a very long period out, and I'm gonna bring you the video as the manager explained to us as to why they should hold him like the only jewel in the crown, because he has been out for so long and they don't see the reason of obviously rushing him into the team of Arsenal, because every position he plays in, there are very many good players that are really doing the needful. But I won't be shocked if at all he makes it to the match squad today, as Arsenal names its 20-man squad to face the side of Luton Town at their stadium, that is the Emirates Stadium. Wednesday night football is back. I want to let you know that yesterday, out of the 5 games that we have played, we saw very many draws taking shape, and those draws included 1, Newcastle drawing 1-1 with Everton, Wolverhampton Wanderers 1-1 with Burnley, then Tottenham Hotspur went ahead to drop 2 points when they drew in the London Derby with West Ham 1-1. The wins: Crystal Palace beat Fulham by 3-1, and which other side went ahead to win? There is a side that really went ahead to win in there. So today we are really having a run of games, and even tomorrow we are going to be having 2: Liverpool, Sheffield, Man United versus Chelsea, and we wait and see how things really pan out. So guys, your reactions on how Arsenal went ahead to prepare for Luton Town are welcome in the comment section below. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. The Muslims, Ramadan Kareem. You are soon epitomizing what we call the holy month of Ramadan, and we wish you the best of luck, and may Allah reward you accordingly. I'm out. 5-finger salute to everyone watching in through. Continue to subscribe. We want to hit the magic number of 21,000 subscribers. Continue to subscribe to see to it that we hit 20,600 subscribers. Then the rest is gonna be history. I'm out, my mate.